We have been doing research on two hormones, oxytocin and vasopressin in dogs. And we're very interested in these hormones because they're involved in lots of different aspects of social behavior, and particularly in bonding. So we know they're very involved in interactions between parents and their children. And there is some data to suggest that when people and dogs interact, we can see releases in these hormones, and that this may be one of the biological ways in which humans and animals bond. So we've developed some new non-invasive measures where we can measure these hormones in dog saliva. And recently we've done some studies looking at interactions between people and dogs, and we've found elevated concentrations of oxytocin in dog saliva in that context. Another thing that we discovered as a part of this research is we also saw decreases in the hormone vasopressin in dogs. And this was the first time that anybody has studied the way that this hormone responds to interaction between people and dogs. And vasopressin is a hormone that can be very involved in stress-related processes. And we saw that dogs that engaged in friendly interactions with a person had reductions in vasopressin. So this suggests this may be another biological pathway through which human-animal interaction can affect pathways related to stress and social behavior in dogs. One big issue in thinking about social interactions, typically if we study humans, social interactions are reciprocal processes. So there are things going on obviously in both individuals. And in many studies of human-animal interaction, the focus is really on the people and trying to understand how are the animals affecting people. But there's an animal side to this equation. And so we want to understand not only what's happening from the dog to the person, but also what's happening in return, how people are affecting the dogs. And so we see this as a sort of cycle, and if we can understand the biology both at the level of the person and the dog, that should help us to better characterize human-animal interaction as a system.